The history of Hungarian writing. Hungarians used to write their language with runes that are thought to be descended from the Köktürki script. They were typically written from the left to the right. However, sometimes they were written in the Bostrophodon style, which means that they would start on the right, go to the left until they got to the edge, drop down, right, all the way back to the right, drop down, and then continue to the left, and so forth. They used 3 vertical dots in order to separate words, as you can see in the example below. And this writing system was actually much more appropriate to the Hungarian language because every phoneme in the language was represented by one symbol. So it was a perfectly one-to-one phonetic writing system. Ligatures were very, very common but optional. So as you can see in this small example here, you could combine these 2 symbols in order to make the following symbol on the left, because again, this was typically written from the right to the left. Even whole words could be written as one symbol, and you could just smush them all together and connect them all. And this was not necessary, but it was possible. This can be seen in the following examples. So their numerals begin similar to the Roman numerals, but continue with some actually much more condensed and concise symbols in order to represent the 50, 100, 500, and 1000. And in Hungary, generally the only place you will find these is driving around. In certain places you'll have the current spelling of the name in the Latin script that was adopted later, and you'll have the original spelling in Hungarian runes. So you can see that the large capital, what looks like our M, is on the right. So this is Vonyarcsvashegy. And as you can see, you can compare that to the previous and try to puzzle out and decode what this inscription means. This is an inscription, an ancient inscription that was found, I believe, in a cave somewhere. And this is a famous artifact, a carving of a stone shield that contains some Hungarian runes. In 1000, the year 1000, with the establishment of the Kingdom of Hungary, the runes were replaced with the Latin alphabet. However, these runes were still actively used in parts of Transylvania, where there's a large Hungarian population, until the mid-19th century. So as you can see below in the alphabet, they now write these more symbols with double the letters and or accents, instead of having one single character for every phoneme in the language. So the Latin alphabet has been adopted, however, it goes A, B, C, C, D, Z, J. And each of the linked CS is just called Ch, and DZ is called Z, and DZS is called J. So it's still very phonetic and very logical. However, they do use Latin characters instead of the runes in the modern age.